Good evening. My name is Haruki. I am 99 years old. And tonight, I am not just here to play the piano. I am here to share a memory, one that has lived with me longer than most people have lived at all. I was just a boy, 13 years old, when the bomb fell on Nagasaki. I remember the sound, the silence before it, and then the sky turned white. My home, my school, my friends. In one moment, they were gone. My younger brother was playing marbles outside. He never came back. I have never forgotten his laugh. My life changed that day. I became a man long before I was ready to. I learned what grief feels like before I even knew what love truly was. I grew up in rubble. I learned music in silence. There were no instruments left, just memories. But music found me. Over the years, I rebuilt my life note by note, one key at a time. I didn't have much, but I had my fingers, and I had my heart. And through every war, every storm, and every loss, I held on to music. It was my brother's memory I played for, my mother's lullabies I tried to echo, and it was always her, my wife, who stood by me. She's here with me tonight. We've been together for more than 70 years. She plays the violin. I play the piano. We are survivors, yes, but more than that, we are believers. Believers in hope, in healing, in harmony. This is not just a performance for us. It's a prayer for peace, for remembering, for forgiving. I've lived almost a century. I've seen the worst of humanity, but also the best. I've watched strangers become family. I've seen kindness where I thought none existed. And I've heard music rise even from ashes. Tonight, if you hear only one thing from our song, let it be this. You are never too old to begin again. You are never too broken to be made whole, and no matter how long it takes, healing is possible. Thank you for listening. Thank you for remembering. And thank you for letting an old man with trembling hands still believe that beauty can rise from tragedy. Now, let me play for him, for her, for all of them, and for you.
Good luck.
Thank you, judges, and thank you to everyone here tonight. At 99 years old, I never imagined I'd be standing on a stage like this again, let alone sharing it with a woman I've loved for over 7 decades. Your silence, your tears, your presence, it means more than I could ever say. The song we just played was for those we lost, and the one we're about to perform is for those who survived. It's about courage, about holding on when everything tells you to let go. This next piece carries the heartbeat of our journey, from ashes to harmony, from sorrow to song. We hope it reminds you that healing doesn't always come through words. Sometimes it comes through music. Thank you for listening, and please stay with us for the next chapter. Thank you, judges. And thank you to every single person who sat in silence and listened with your heart. At my age, every breath is a gift, and every moment on this stage feels like a miracle. But I didn't come here tonight for applause. I came here because I still believe. I believe that music has the power to heal, to remember, and to remind us who we are, especially when the world forgets. You see, I wasn't supposed to be here. I was just a child when the sky over Nagasaki turned white. I lost my home, my brother, and a piece of my soul that day. For years, I lived with silence inside me, but the sound of a piano key, the string of a violin, they brought color back into my world. Music gave me something the war tried to take, hope. My wife and I have played together for more than 70 years. Through grief, through poverty, through illness, music was the thread that kept our hearts from unraveling. And standing beside her tonight, after nearly a century of living, I feel like that same little boy again. Not broken, not forgotten, but alive. We came here not because we are strong, but because we are still standing. If even one person hears our song and finds strength to hold on a little longer, then this moment was worth everything. Thank you for allowing us to share it with you.